I am about to be graduated from my BTech course in the upcoming 2 to 3 months. And there were the mistakes that I made, and because of that, I wasted a lot of time of mine. If I had not done that mistakes at that time, then I would have saved a lot of time of mine. But sadly, there was no one for me to advise me about what mistakes should not make and how should I make good decisions in my college life. But don't worry, that's not a concern in your case, because hey guys, this is Rahul here, and in today's video we are going to talk about 5 mistakes that a college student generally makes and how you should be avoiding them, how you should be making good decisions regarding that. We are going to talk about them all one by one. Let's get started. So number 1 mistake is off coding, or you can say off coding related platforms. Look, I have met with a few juniors of mine and few relatives of mine who have just started their college journey. And when I ask them from which platform they are starting their coding journey, so most of them start generally from HackerRank. That's a blunder. Let me tell you why. So back in the time, you can say means 2 to 3 years ago, there were the people who were starting their journey from HackerRank. So that was good because at that time LeetCode was not that much popular. Okay, very few people knew about LeetCode, but suddenly after now, because of the social media, luckily everyone knows about LeetCode. So I would suggest you, instead of starting the preparation from HackerRank, you should directly jump to LeetCode so that you can directly resonate with the quality of questions that are asked in the interview. Okay, means if you start from HackerRank, then you suppose you are working hard and you are achieving a 5-star rating on HackerRank. That is not that tough, but that will also require around 6 months of a beginner, because you are a beginner and you don't know that much coding. So you would waste a precious 6 months of yours by getting a 5-star or 6-star rating on HackerRank, and that is of no use, because nowadays no one even puts that in their resume about their HackerRank rating. Okay, so that's a pretty bad thing, and I don't think that creates a good impression of. So I would suggest you that you instead of starting your journey from HackerRank or considering yourself as beginner, even if you are considering yourself beginner, then you should directly jump to LeetCode instead of HackerRank. So that is not a good platform for you nowadays, as considering the current competition as well as the upcoming opportunities. You should directly start with LeetCode. You should directly start with good platforms. You can start with Codeforces also. It depends upon your level and your confidence level, what your mindset is and what your goal is. So yeah, don't start with HackerRank. Mistake number 2, not having a clear vision. I have a lot of friends of mine who don't even have a clear vision at the end of their final year. Means they are about to be graduated and they don't know what to do in their college and what they are doing with their life. Okay, so if you are someone who wants to get out of your college by achieving something in your life, by having a good tag in front of your name, then you should have a clear vision by the end of your second or third sem. Means you should explore out things in your first semester, or you can say you can take your entire first year, just try out different domains. But by the end of your first year, you should have a clear vision. Okay, I want to spend my upcoming 2 years in this skill. Either it can be graphic designing, it can be video editing, it can be cracking a design placement, it can be becoming a candidate master on Codeforces, it can be becoming a data scientist, or it can be anything. It has no limits. So it completely depends on your interest. But what I am saying is, you should have it clear in your mind by the end of your first year, so that you can spend good quality years of yours, that is second year and third year, by dedicating a good quality time in that skill, so that you can come in at least top 10% of that particular field. Either it can be anything, that options I told you are clear. So what I'm saying is, you should have a clear vision. You should not be confused about you are doing video editing also, you are doing graphic designing also, you are preparing for the placements also, you are participating in contest also, and you are becoming everything of what you are thinking. Okay, and you are grabbing every opportunity that is coming out, and by the end of third year you are left nowhere. So that's a very blunder mistake. Don't do that. Just try to invest maximum of your time in one particular skill, so that by the end of your third year you have that one skill which you can present in front of others, and for which the world can pay you money, right? So that's finally what I wanted to say to you. So mistake number 3, it is a bit related to your mistake number 2. So if you choose a clear vision and you wanted to create a decent placement, then this mistake will come. So I want to talk about that. This mistake is giving contest. Means when I was in the first year of my college, I was thinking like, I am just starting coding, so why would I give contest? Okay, so this is the mindset of most of the students, because they think they are beginner, they don't know coding. So they first try to finish the concepts, they first try to complete the entire syllabus, and then they decide to give contest, which is technically right. But that will waste a lot of time of yours, because nowadays the competition is very high. the persons who get candidate master, who becomes a specialist on Codeforces, they start very early in their college. They start from the very first day of their college. So means you have to invest decent 2 years at least to get a decent tag on any competitive programming platform. Or you can say you want to get a decent rating on any CP platform, then you would have to invest at least 1.5 to 2 years in that. So for that, you should start early in your college days. So I would suggest you should start from your second sem only. Is in first sem, you should learn basics about anything. Like you should learn basics of DSA, like arrays and strings, and then you should start giving contest. And by giving the contest, you would understand how the quality of problems is, and then you should absorb the problems, and with the help of that, you would be learning new topics as well. So that would be very helpful for you in the long run, and this is how your contest rating will be improving. So start giving contest early, rather than thinking that first I would cover the syllabus, then I would start learning. So that would create a lot of problem for you in future. So rather than that, start giving contest early. Mistake number 4, purchasing any paid courses. If you are a rich guy, then you can skip 1 to 2 minutes of this video, okay? Look, I consider buying paid courses as a mistake, a huge mistake. Because as far as the course of BTech is concerned, as far as any kind of placement is concerned, I think that 99 or you can say 100% of the syllabus is available on YouTube for free. It is the concepts of DSA, you can say the concept of WebD, or any particular thing, that any particular tech skill that you are thinking of is completely available on YouTube for free. Most of them, like blockchain or artificial intelligence, machine learning, whatever you are thinking. But if you are thinking that something is limited, then you can switch to courses. But other than that, if you are thinking that I should buy that course of that particular fancy site, then they are promising me that they would help me in learning DSA in 6 months, they would help you cracking placement in 3 months or something like that, then don't fall in those traps, okay? They are very dangerous. They will take all of your money, they will take all of your hard work and time, and it would be left with nothing. Everything is available on internet for free. You can access them. You can ask me for good websites, and I would definitely recommend you. You can DM me on LinkedIn as well about what particular problem you are facing regarding what particular resource, and I would directly DM it to you, okay? So that's not a big issue. So rather than wasting your time, rather than wasting your money and time, both things in a paid course, just try to find good resources. They are available on internet, and I think they are sufficient to crack any decent placement in the current scenario. So yeah, don't buy any paid courses, and don't fall into the trap of purchasing anything with your money or your parents' money, okay? Don't waste that. So the mistake number 5, the final mistake, is making bad friends. If you are starting your college right now or in upcoming 2 to 3 months, then you would not relate to this problem very much, okay? Because you think what you are saying is everyone wants to make friends, everyone wants to make good friends. So what is the thing like quality friends? You would understand this mistake when you pass your 1 to 2 years at least in your college. Why I am saying this? Because look, I am just about to be graduated in 2 to 3 months. And in the first year, I had around 50 friends of mine. And now I am just left with 3 to 4 friends. And they have just filtered out year-wise. Means in first year 50, then second year 30, then third year 20, and now 3 to 4 friends just. So what I wanted to say to you is, if you and your friend have the same mindset and the same kind of skill and the same kind of interest in a particular field, then you can spend your time in that thing only, okay? Means you would waste lesser time as compared to the friends who don't resonate with you. So that's what just I wanted to say to you, because that thing is very small, but that creates a huge impact on you. And because we are talking about a span of 3 to 4 years, okay? So yeah, that was a piece of advice for you. And if you find this video helpful, then you can please drop a like, and you can follow me on socials. Don't forget to subscribe the channel, and I will be catching you in the next video. Till then, goodbye.